Standard 7th, Subject Maths, Lesson number 8, Algebraic Expressions and Operations on them. Children, in previous video you have studied about addition, subtraction and multiplication of algebraic expressions, and we have completed practice set 35. Now in this video we'll study how to solve equations. Okay, now let's see equations in one variable. What is meant by equations in one variable? Here only one variable is used. Look at these examples. X plus 7 is equal to 4, 4p is equal to 12, m minus 5 is equal to 4 and t upon 3 is equal to 6. Look at the solved examples. First one, 2x plus 2 is equal to 8. Here, while solving these examples, you already know that we have to take all the numbers on one side of equation and then take variables, terms containing variable on other hand, so that you can do calculation easily. So see here, plus 2 is there on left hand side. If we want to remove it from there, we have to subtract 2 from right hand side. See, so minus 2 both the sides, so plus minus will get cancelled with each other. Here plus and minus will get cancelled with each other, and 8 minus 2 is 6. So 2x is equal to 6. Therefore x is equal to what? 6 upon 2. Here 2 is there for multiplication. When we will take it on other side, we have to change and write it for division. So it will come x is equal to 3. Next example, 3x minus 5 is equal to x minus 17. Here also we'll take numbers on right hand side and variables, terms with the variables will take on left hand side. So for that, 3x minus 5 is here. If we want to remove it from here, we have to add 5 from both the sides. Okay, to both the sides. So 3x minus 5 plus 5 minus x. Why minus x is here? Because here it is plus. Okay, so whichever term is plus on one side of equation, while taking it on other side of equation, you have to change its sign. So here it is minus, it will go for addition. Here this plus x is there, it will come for subtraction on this side. Okay, so this minus 5 and plus 5 will get cancelled with each other, and 3x minus x is 2x. Then minus 17 plus 5. One is minus and other is plus. So we have to do subtraction. Therefore, it will come 12 and will give bigger numbers sign. So minus 12. Therefore, x is equal to minus 6. Why minus 6? Because 12 divided by 2 is 6 and sign is minus. Now see next example. Word problem is there here. The length of a rectangle is 1 centimeter more than twice its breadth. If the perimeter of the rectangle is 50 centimeters, find its length. See children, whenever word problems are given, you have to read that problem twice and then you have to think about the equations. You can form equations according to given condition, and then when you will form the equation, you can solve and find out value of variable. Okay, so look at the solution. Let the breadth of rectangle be x centimeter, and then the length of rectangle will be, what is given here, 1 centimeter more than twice its breadth. So twice breadth means 2x. Okay, and plus 1 centimeter is more, so plus 1. So this will be length. And what is the formula of perimeter of rectangle? 2 into length plus 2 into breadth. That is perimeter of rectangle. So 2 into length is what? 2x plus 1 plus 2 into breadth, that is x, so 2x, and perimeter, how much it is given? 50, so is equal to 50. Then we'll solve this example. You know how to solve this? Yes, 2 into 2x is 4x and 2 into 1 is 2 plus 2x is equal to 50. 4x plus 2x is 6x plus 2. Now this plus 2 will subtract from this side, so 6x is equal to 50 minus 2, which is equal to 48. So x is equal to 8, because now 6x is equal to 48. X into 6 is here, right? So 6 will go for division this side. So 48 divided by 6 is 8. Therefore x is equal to 8. But what is x? You have considered breadth as x. So breadth of rectangle is equal to 8 centimeter and length of rectangle is equal to 2x plus 1. You have considered, no? So put that value here. See, 2 into 8. X is what? 8. So 2 into 8 plus 1. So that will become 2 8s are how much? 16 plus 1 is 17. So length of rectangle is equal to 17 centimeters. Next example is the sum of two consecutive natural numbers is 69. Find the numbers. Let one natural number be x. Okay. And then next number, consecutive numbers are given. So consecutive means what? Plus 1. So x plus 1. Then what is given? Sum of these two numbers is 69. So x plus 1. This is first number and this is second number. So x plus 1 is equal to 69. Then it will become 2x, right? So 2x plus 1 is equal to 69. Then this plus 1 we will take on right hand side, which will go for subtraction. So 69 minus 1, which will come 68. Then 68 divided by 2 is 34. So first natural number is 34 and second one is 34 plus 1 is 35. See, this is very important point which you have to keep in mind always. Note down this point in your notebook also. From the solved examples above, what we have studied, we see that if a term is transposed from one side to the other side of is equal to sign in an equation, that term's sign must be changed. That's what we have discussed just now. That if you are taking minus number on right side, then you have to write it as plus. If you are taking minus number from right to left, then you have to write it as plus while writing on left side. If it is plus, you have to write minus. If that variable, that number is there for multiplication, you have to write it for division. And if it is there for division, you have to write it for multiplication. Opposite sign you have to write. Now let's start practice set 36. Question number 1. Simplify 3x minus 11y minus 17x plus 13y and choose the right answer. 4 options are given there. So first of all, to solve this, see in question what is written? Simplify. So you have to write down the solution. Though 4 options are given, but it is not choose correct alternative type of question. It is written here simplify. So you have to write down these steps. So what is given here? 3x minus 11y minus 17x plus 13y is equal to. Now we will write this out of the bracket, and you know the rule of subtraction. First bracket as it is you have to write, but while writing second bracket which has minus sign out of the bracket, for this you have to always change signs of each and every term. So this plus 17x will become minus 17x and plus 13y will become minus 13y. See children, to solve these type of equations you need to do more practice. Okay, you form equations on your own and then do practice of solving and finding out value of the variable. Then and then only you will get the practice of calculating this type of sums. See now, 3x minus 17x. Okay, like terms together. Then minus 11y minus 13y. One sign is plus, other is minus, so subtraction and sign of bigger number. So minus 14x. Then here both the signs are minus. So we will do addition. Therefore minus 24y. Now from this we can write 2 common. Okay, we are getting this answer, but this is not there in the option, right? So we need to find out one more step, okay, of calculation. Then we can take minus 2 common from this. Okay, then what we will get in the bracket? 7x plus 12y. So option number 4 is the correct option. Now see, second question is given directly like fill in the blank. As I told you, here simplify is written. Here it is not written, only choose correct alternative. So we have solved this first example. But here in the second one, directly it is given like fill in the blank. So you can find out answer. You can do the calculation in rough and then you can directly write answer here. See, the product of 23x square y cube z and minus 15x cube y z square is dash. So these are the options given here. Just first step is what? You have to multiply coefficients. So 23 into minus 15 if you will do, you will get minus 345. See, look at all 4 options given here. Minus 345 is given here. Here it is plus. So we will not choose this option. Here 145 is there, so it will not come. And 170 will also not come. So option number 1 is correct. You can cross check other things also, like x square and x cube will become x raised to 5. Y cube and y will become y raised to 4 and z into z square will become z cube. Okay. Now see children, we'll start question number 3. Solve the following equations. Already equations are given. You just have to solve it and find out value of variable. First one is 4x plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 9 upon 2. So as per the rule, we will take this plus 1 upon 2 on right hand side. And when we will take it on right hand side, it will become minus. So next step is 4x is equal to 9 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2. Therefore, now 4x is equal to, see, same denominators are there, so we just have to do calculation of numerators, right? So 9 minus 1 is what? How much? 8. 8 upon 2. Now 8 upon 2 is what? 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So what we will get here? 4. Therefore 4x is equal to how much? 4. Right? So therefore you can write x is equal to 4 upon 4. This 4 into x is there, no? 4x means 4 into x, which will go for division on other side. So you will get here 4 ones are 4. Therefore x is equal to how much? 1. And this is the final answer. Look at this second example. 10 is equal to 2y plus 5. This plus 5 is there on right hand side, so we will take it on left hand side. So 10 minus 5 plus will become minus is equal to 2y will remain as it is here. So 10 minus 5 is 5, which is equal to 2y. Then this 2 will go for division. Therefore we will get y is equal to 5 upon 2. Third one is 5m minus 4 is equal to 1. -4 will go for right hand side for addition. Okay, on right hand side for addition. So 5m is equal to 1 plus 4. So 5m is equal to 5. Therefore m is equal to 5 upon 5, and therefore you will get m is equal to 1. See fourth one, 6x minus 1 is equal to 3x plus 8. We will take variables, terms with variables on one side and only numbers on other side. So 6x minus 3x, this is plus 3x, which will go for subtraction on left hand side. Then this minus 1 will go for addition. So 8 plus 1. 6x minus 3x is 3x. 8 plus 1 is 9. So x is equal to 9 upon 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. So x is equal to 3. Next, fifth one, 2 into x minus 4 is equal to 4x plus 2. First we'll solve this. So we will get 2 into x is 2x and 2 into 4 is 8. So 2x minus 8 is equal to 4x plus 2. We will take this variables term on left hand side and numbers on right hand side. So 2x minus 4x plus 4x will go for subtraction, and this minus 8 will go for addition on right hand side. So 2x minus 4x is how much? Minus 2x, and 2 plus 8 is 10. Now this x is equal to what? 10 divided by 2, but this is minus 2. While taking it for division, you have to keep that minus sign as it is. This is not addition or subtraction, this is division. So you have to keep that minus sign as it is. So 10 minus 10 upon 2, which will come x is equal to minus 5. Next is 5 into x plus 1 is equal to 74. So again we will solve this. 5 into x is 5x, and 5 into 1 is 5 ones are 5. So 5x plus 5 is equal to 74. Then this plus 5 we will take on right hand side, which will go for subtraction. So 5x is equal to 74 minus 5. Therefore 5x is equal to 69. Therefore x is equal to 69 upon 5. Now see question number 4. It is word problem. So first of all we have to form equation from the given conditions. For that, read given question or read given word problem properly. Rakesh's age is less than Sania's age. Rakesh's age is less than Sania's age by 5 years. So whatever age of Sania's age, whatever we will consider, minus 5 is Rakesh's age. Okay. The sum of their ages is 27 years. How old are they? First we will consider, suppose Sania's age we will consider x years. Okay, Sania's age is x years. Okay, is. Then what will be Rakesh's age? Then Rakesh's age will be how much? X minus 5 years, right? Because it is 5 less than Sania's age. What is the sum? Sum of their ages is 27 years. The sum of their ages is 27 years. Therefore, what you can write? Therefore, x plus x minus 5. X is what? Sania's age plus Rakesh's age is equal to 27. Okay. Therefore, now this x plus this x is next step. 2x minus 5 is equal to 27. Okay. Therefore, see children, here while solving these sums, each and every step you have to start with this therefore sign. Therefore, 2x is equal to 27 plus 5. Right? Because this minus 5 will go for this side and it will become plus 5. Therefore, 2x is equal to 27 plus 5 is 32. Therefore, x is equal to 32 upon 2. This 2 will go for division on this side. Therefore, x is equal to, now 2 ones are 2 and here 16 2s are 32. So, 16. Therefore, x is equal to 16. Now, what is x? We have considered Sania's age as x. So, final answer we have to write. Therefore, Sania's age is equal to x years is equal to 16 years. Right? And Rakesh's age, what you have considered as Rakesh's age, x minus 5 years, which is equal to 16 minus 5, which is equal to 11 years. Okay, this is final answer. See children, now question number 5. When planting a forest, the number of jambul trees planted was greater than the number of Ashoka trees by 60. Jambul trees were more than Ashoka trees by 60. If there are altogether 200 trees of these two types, how many jambul trees were planted? Okay, similar type of example is there. So, first of all you have to consider, suppose x saplings of Ashoka were planted. So, Ashoka we have considered, but jambul is 60 more than Ashoka, right? So, jambul will be x plus 60. So, x plus 60 saplings of jambul were planted and together their number is 200, right? So, here we will get equation same like fourth question, fourth example. Therefore, x plus 60, x is what? Ashoka trees, number of Ashoka trees, and x plus 60 is what? Number of jambul trees. So, x plus 60 is 200. So, this x plus x will become 2x and plus 60. This plus 60 will go for minus on other side. Therefore, 2x is equal to 140. 200 minus 60 is 140. And this 2 into x. 2x means 2 into x will go for division on other side. So, you will get x is equal to 140 upon 2, which is equal to 70. Now, what is asked in the question? You have to find out number of jambul trees. But 70 is what? Number of Ashoka trees. So, final answer, therefore, 70 saplings of Ashoka were planted. And x plus 60 is what? Jambul trees. So, 70 plus 60, that is 130 saplings of jambul were planted. Next, question number 6. Shubhangi has twice as many 20 rupees notes as she has 50 rupees notes. Shubhangi has twice as many 20 rupees notes as she has 50 rupees notes. Altogether she has 2,700 rupees. How many 50 rupees notes does she have? Suppose Shubhangi have x notes of 50 rupees. We have to find out number of notes. Okay. How many 50 rupees notes we have to find? So we have to consider the number of notes only. So Shubhangi have, we will consider, suppose Shubhangi have X notes of 50 rupees. Then she has 2X notes of 20 rupees. Twice is written here. Okay. Whatever number of 50 rupees notes she has, double number of 20 rupees notes she has. So we will write 2X notes of 20 rupees. And total amount how much she has? 2,700. Now this is quite different solution. See, X what we have considered 50 rupees notes. So that we have to multiply X into 50. Right? Suppose this is 10. If you have 10 rupees notes, 50 notes. 10 rupees, 50 notes if you have. So how you calculate 10 into 50, right? For example, if I will tell you, if you have 5 rupees, 20 notes, then 5 into 20 you are doing. Similarly here, X is number of notes, but amount is 50. 50 rupees notes you have X number. So you have to multiply here. X into 50 plus 2X is what? Number of 20 rupees notes. So 2X into 20, which is equal to amount is 2,700. So it will come 50X plus 2 into 20 is 40X is equal to 2,700. So 50 plus 40 is 90X is equal to 2,700. Therefore X is equal to 2,700 divided by 90. And here you will get X is equal to 30. Okay. Therefore Shubhangi has 30 notes of 50 rupees. Here it is not asked how many notes she has of 20 rupees. So no need to calculate how many notes she has for 20 rupees. Only what is asked? 50 rupees notes. Number of 50 rupees notes. And you have considered X as number of 50 rupees notes only. So directly you can write only this answer. Shubhangi has 30 notes of 50 rupees. Now question number 7. Virat made twice as many runs as Rohit. The total of their score is 2 less than a double century. How many runs did each of them make? Read this example carefully once again. Virat made twice as many runs as Rohit. So whatever number of runs Rohit scored, Virat scored double of it. Okay. Then the total of their score is 2 less than a double century. What is double century? It is 200. Yes, 200 is double century. And 2 less than it means what? 200 minus 2. How many runs did each of them make? Suppose Rohit scored X runs. Then Virat scored 2X runs. Right? Because it is double. They together scored 2 less than double century runs. It means they scored 200 minus 2, that is 198 runs. So according to given condition, now total is how much? X plus 2X. Rohit scored and Virat scored. X plus 2X is equal to 198. Okay. See here children, X plus 2X is 3X is equal to 198. Okay. So this 3X, 3 is here for multiplication. So when we will take it on other hand side, right hand side, it will go for division. So this 3 and 3 will get cancelled with each other. What will remain here? Only X, and 198 divided by 3 is 66. So X is equal to 66. What we have got here? X is equal to 66. Okay. So what will be 2X? 2X is equal to 2 into 66, that is 132. Therefore Virat scored 132 runs and Rohit scored 66 runs. In this way we have completed practice set 36, and in this way we have completed this lesson also. Okay, children, you need to do more practice of this lesson. Okay, calculations, form equations on your own and try to find out value of variable from that equation. Okay.